Thanks for joining us for another session of Ask the Trainer. We have Ivy Carr with us now from Fit and Rec on our Norman campus. So they're at Starkey's Fitness Center. So Ivy, thank you for joining us today, and love to hear just a little bit about you, what your specialties are when it comes to certified personal training, and how you kind of got into it, and what to expect if someone wanted to work with you and have you as a personal trainer.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Ivy. I've been a trainer for the last almost 5 years now. I typically specialize in strength training, resistance training, getting people in the gym. I've had a range of clients in the past. I've had postpartum moms. I've had ex-military with injuries. I focus a lot on mobilization of joints and building within people's range of motion and ability. That's something I find to be very important to build long-term functioning health for joints as we age and we go up. But yeah, I've enjoyed it and I hope to continue enjoying it.
Fantastic. Yeah. And so if someone wanted to get started with you with personal training at Starkey's, how would they go about doing that, and roughly how much could they expect for it to cost?
Yeah, so a session costs $30. We have different packages you can buy. You can go one session at a time, or you can buy anywhere from 3 to 9 at a time. They're going to cost $30 a piece. You'll be able to sign up online. You'll sign up online. You'll go to LaQuee, our wellness coordinator. She'll send you some paperwork to fill out. Once that's said and done, she'll send out a list asking our trainers, hey, we have this client, they're this age, looking for, either no specific trainer in general or a specific trainer. You can see our profiles on the OU website. We'll be paired with the trainer that way, and then we'll arrange an email, a meeting. You can go up to the front desk and pay if the online isn't working. Sometimes there are, issues, but you can pay at the front desk just fine. The front desk staff will be able to handle everything with you and handle your account. But yeah, we'll arrange a first session. That session is typically a fitness assessment, seeing where your body is at, talking about your goals and what you want to do and how we're going to reach them.
Wonderful. And you mentioned about resistance training. And so a lot of times women particularly tend to say, hey, I'm good with just doing some cardio. I don't want to get bulky, so I just don't want to do any strength training or lift weights. So if you've ever heard of that, get that kind of feedback, how do you usually respond to that?
I like to say that no one's going to get bulky on purpose lifting a 10-pound weight. Even heavy weight. Bulking, you would have to bulk, and being bulky takes a long time, and you're not going to do it by accident. It takes very much intention to build muscle. It takes lots of time. So if anything, it's going to be a benefit to you. It's not going to, you're not going to become She-Hulk overnight. Strength training is for everyone. Women, and going heavyweight is not going to turn you into She-Hulk. It's a very common myth, but it has just as many benefits for women as it does for men or anyone else. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely. And you even offer a women on weights session or training sort of workshop as well. Is that right? What could people expect with that women on weight session?
Yeah, our women on weight session, we'll talk about lots of different things, lots of different myths that are common with women. About fitness, we'll have a presentation. We'll talk about the myths you're going to see, like lifting heavy is going to make you bulky, or you should only eat 1,000 calories a day, and kind of dispelling all the questions that people have about being in the weight room and what that means. We've had great success with it in the past, and we have a session we have a session today, actually. But we'll be talking, we'll go through demonstrations of what programming looks like. We'll go through terms you're going to see trainers use a lot. We'll go through different areas of the gym and describe what resistance training looks like. It's not just lifting dumbbells or barbells. It comes in lots of different forms, with body weight, with bands. Really, anything in your environment can be used for resistance training. So we make it adaptable to the person and to the environment. But that's what we talk about in our Women on Weights session. During our Women on Weights program, it's a 6 to 8 week program where we have a group of women. We lead them through different areas of the gym, and we go and we progress through different movements, different activities, and get them comfortable with being in the gym.
Excellent. Yeah, that sounds like a great, certainly starting point to help get more familiar with the gym, and do that in a comfortable atmosphere with a group of people. So that are maybe have some, similar discomforts as far as, intimidation and stuff with going to the gym. So getting more comfortable. So that's awesome that you guys provide that. So if someone, is maybe just getting started, if they can't always go to the gym, are there things that they can do at home or outside of a gym to become more fit or work on exercise?
Oh, absolutely. Fitness can be done anywhere. Some of the first resistance training exercises I started with were body weight. I couldn't do a push-up from the ground, so I'd go up against the table and I'd do push-ups against the table or a wall. Waiting on the microwave. Sometimes you don't have to have an hour of set time. You can break it up into little 5-minute increments. Maybe I'm waiting on something to bake in the microwave or the oven. I can do some squats with my body in the kitchen, waiting on food. Or I can go up on the counter and do some push-ups. Or I can grab my backpack and I can just row it towards me for some back exercises. It's so adaptable anywhere, and it really just takes a little bit of creativity sometimes. But once maybe the stairs, if you have stairs, you can just go walk up and down the stairs. It's very adaptable, and you can do fitness pretty much anywhere with anything. Your body is weight, and so it's perfectly okay to use.
Wonderful. And then when you're looking for working with a certified personal trainer, what are some things that you would suggest people, maybe ask about or look for whenever they're considering working with a certified personal trainer?
Absolutely. Always have questions ready in advance. It can be easy to get caught up in the moment, or maybe get to the session and all of a sudden the mind goes blank and they're like, well, I know I have a general thing I want, but it's good to have detail, and so we can, spend more time going through those. When you're looking for a trainer, they're going to typically always see if the trainer's open to actually hearing what you have to say, listening to your concerns. If you have any medical issues that might affect it, ask the trainer how they think their exercise should be modified by that. Assuming everything's been cleared with doctor or a physical therapist, or even working with the physical therapist to get you the right program that you need. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, you bet. So it sounds like really, people whatever their fitness level is, they don't necessarily have to get in shape before going to the gym or before working with a personal trainer.
Absolutely.
That you guys do a great job of meeting people where they're at and starting with their fitness level, working with their goals, identifying those, and then putting a game plan together really on how to reach those goals and stay consistent with it. So really great to hear from you, Ivy, today. Thank you for your time, and encourage you all to reach out to Ivy or over to OU Fit and Rec for Ivy and any of the other personal trainers to really help you identify what your health and fitness goals are, and encouraging, benefiting your overall well-being and how they can help with that. And also that it's not just about what we look like in the mirror, how that exercise and those goals and working with a personal trainer can really help with a wide range of things, how exercise can benefit mental health, even stress management. So I've been a personal trainer myself before. In other years, you're almost kind of like a counselor for people too. At least I recall whenever I was. So, like Ivy said, encourage that conversation, asking questions, that open dialogue. That's one of the other great benefits of using a certified personal trainer. So again, Ivy, thank you so much for your time today and have a wonderful day.
All right, thank you for having me.